Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to make honey mustard pork and honey mustard chicken. So, as I show you how, please sit back, relax with a cup of tea in hand, putting those feet up too, and enjoy this episode. And don't forget to subscribe. The UK is known for its distinct flavour combinations and sauces, namely lamb and mint, brown sauce, cheese and onion, and honey mustard ham. In this episode, in keeping with the trend, we'll be showing you how to prepare a classic honey mustard sauce before pairing it with chicken and pork with a traditional session of tasting in case the idea of these dishes hasn't been sold to you already. So, with the introductions made and your interest peaking, please allow me to introduce the ingredients to you. For today's Brilliantly British honey mustard chicken or pork, you will need some white wine, some bacon. I've gone for some smoked bacon. You will need some fennel, some mustard seeds. As you can see, they're yellow mustard seeds, a pork chop or a chicken thigh, some cornflour, some lovely honey, some butter, a whole lemon, some onion, carrots, garlic, parsley, and to avoid the occurrence of bland food, you will of course need some salt and some pepper. And that's it for the making of today's Brilliantly British honey mustard pork or chicken. But, before you get started, before you do anything at all, switch on your kettle, brew yourself a nice cup of hot tea so that you can sip on that whilst you cook. To prepare a delicious honey mustard pork or chicken, with the aid of a spoon, first season your meat on all sides with salt before completely coating with cornflour. Then in a pan, starting from cold over a low heat, gently fry diced bacon, using the time while you wait to rehydrate and enjoy our Brilliantly British content, making sure of course to like and subscribe. Then, once brown and crisp, yielding a sufficient amount of frying fat, remove and set the bacon aside and then begin to preheat your oven, proceeding by raising the intensity of the heat considerably under your pan until beginning to smoke, at which point sear your meat on both sides, laying on an oven tray or rack before roasting for up to 20 minutes. In my case, in another pan, having transferred my baking fat over, I began frying onion, fennel and carrots with a splash of white wine and a sprinkle of salt before covering and cooking until little to no liquid remained over a medium heat. In the meantime, the chicken and pork was removed from the oven and set aside to rest, ready for later on. Now, with the vegetables well and truly cooked, blend into a smooth paste with garlic and a dash of water to boot, followed by a quick blitz with an initial dose of mustard seeds and lemon juice before returning to your pan. Into the pan will then go a second more potent dose of mustard seeds, continuing by stirring the contents constantly over a medium heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Minutes later, with the sauce having the perfect consistency, with your source of heat now switched off, season to taste with pepper and salt if necessary, finishing the sauce off with freshly chopped parsley and of course delicious dollops of honey and your diced bacon. Perfect. So now, with honey mustard pork and chicken made and your appetites peaking, I think it's time for tasting. Are you ready? Are you steady? 3, 2, 1. That went far too quickly. Let me just have one more taste. So good. Right, aside from the mash, the perfectly cooked carrots, the pork and the honey mustard sauce complement one another beautifully. As Brits, we know this and have known this for years, hundreds of years. This flavour combination doesn't let you down. It doesn't disappoint. It delivers on all fronts. The pork is perfectly cooked and is lovely and salty, and then in contrast you've got the lovely sweetness coming from the sauce. Of course, that's as a result of the honey. You've got fantastic textures going through the sauce coming from the crispy bacon and the lovely small globules of mustard. This sauce just delivers, and there is a bit of a punch in there. It's not too strong. It could of course be stronger, and that's up to you. You can add more or less, but this is, for me, perfect. Now, with that being said, let's go on and try the chicken variant of this honey mustard dish. 3, 2, 1. So here's the thing. I am undecided when it comes to which one of these two is my favorite. Both of them are outstanding. I think the chicken, as you would expect, being cooked on the bone and being a relatively big joint, is lovely and juicy, perfectly cooked. You cut into it and it's beautifully succulent, and again it's lovely, crisp and salty. And then when you have it with this honey mustard sauce filled with bacon, mustard, honey, parsley, I could go on and on and on. It's fantastic. It just is. And perhaps you've never had this flavor combination before. This is the perfect opportunity. So please, please, please go out, get the ingredients, make this dish, either one of these dishes or both of these dishes, because it will be 110% worth it. Please, please, please make these dishes, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for allowing me to show you how to make honey mustard pork and honey mustard chicken. Knowing that you loved this episode, don't forget to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone you know, and I mean everyone that you know, about the brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on, and I will see you